Kangen Water Lady here again for you for KangenWaterMagic.com. This is my home in Gilbert, Arizona, and I've lived in Arizona for 11 years, and I felt very blessed to be able to get and find this home here this past October. I had no idea what all this water, having the lake and the swimming pool here, what it all maybe might mean in the future, but I sure do now. I wanted to tell you just a little something about water that I think too many of us take it for granted. When I was a little girl growing up in Tulare, California, we lived out in the country and we had a well. And at that time it was said that our water was the second purest water in the world. And of course this was water that ran off the High Sierra Nevada mountains, and it was fabulous. This was back in the late 50s and the early 60s. Back then, agriculture was not nearly what it is today. And of course, they started with pesticides and herbicides and so forth. And now what has happened to that same water in Tulare, California, which is pretty much my hometown, all that water is contaminated beyond belief with all the pesticides and the herbicides and everything that they have to do with the crops to keep the cotton going and everything. And now all those waters are contaminated. My 85-year-old aunt, who still had the ranch, passed away this last September, and we talked about the water quite a bit. I only wish now that she could have been around a little bit longer to know about the Kangen water. It may have helped her with her cancer. In fact, I know it would have. So, water comes from a lot of places, and we assume that it's good water. This water back here, behind me, this is a man-made lake. And in Arizona, we have a lot of these man-made lakes, and they use them for irrigation. They use them for runoff. Water is very precious to us here in Arizona. But I also know that this water ends up being part of the drinking water too. And there's these little men that come out on a boat about once a week, and then they spray this blue, interesting chemical in the water. Well, I don't know about you, but I used to water ski and love boating and so forth, and I'm sure you have too. Did you ever drink the water out of the lake? No. Did you ever drink the water out of your swimming pool? No. The water that we have, we assume is safe, and it's been all over the news, and we know it's not. So, KangenWaterMagic.com. Do your diligence. I look forward to seeing you there. And oh, by the way, a couple of books that I highly recommend you taking a look at. This is a very small little book. It's called What's the Big Deal About Water? And it's written by Tonya DeRay. It's the 5th edition. Very thin. I picked this up and I started reading it, and I couldn't put it down. I was shocked. You will be too. Another one, a great read book, is called Your Body's Many Cries for Water. And if you don't think that this guy doesn't know what he's talking about, he's since passed away, but check out his website, watercure.com. You'll get a lot of good information about real water and real health there. And it has nothing to do with my KangenWaterMagic.com machine that I sell. So, have a great day. Thanks for taking the time to stop by. It's about 114 today in Gilbert, Arizona, but you have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.